Thanks, Adriana. 646 TMJ4 going in depth this morning with a live look at American Family Field. For the first time since 2019 season, fans will be able to watch the Milwaukee Brewers live and in person here in Milwaukee. The team announced it will host fans at 25% capacity. To give us a bit more perspective this morning, we are joined by Rick Schlesinger, Milwaukee Brewers President of Business Operations. Good morning, Rick. I'll get to this first. The math is going to work out to about 11 or 12,000 fans. How is that going to look inside the ballpark? Will you have certain levels or sections closed off, or do you know how you're going to spread people out?
Yeah, we're going to use all four levels of the ballpark, and obviously we're going to have pods of 2, 4, and 6, and a few higher, but we need to use every parcel and part of the ballpark to make sure that we can get as many fans as possible. We have a lot more fans wanting to come than we have capacity to sell tickets right now.
So let's talk about tailgating. I know the Brewers have said that there will be no tailgating to start the season, but as you look into your crystal ball, Rick, what do you foresee or what do you hope happens as the season moves forward?
Yeah, I'm looking at that crystal ball and wondering how many games we're going to win this year, too. So the reality is I do think we'll get tailgating. I think the health department's been really, really good in working with us, and they understand how important tailgating is. And we were tenacious in our request to have tailgating. And I think early on, I think the health department just wants to see, make sure fans are being responsible, make sure there's no issues, make sure the trends and all of the pandemic measurements are going in the right direction. And, frankly, what they think they were worried about was, mass tailgates of fans independently getting together. And, a tailgate group of 4 could easily become 40 and 80. They wanted to avoid that. I think our fans will understand that. The good thing in April, especially before night games, it's a little chilly for tailgating. So I'm very optimistic that when the weather warms up, that we'll have tailgating.
To that point, though, Rick, you are going to ask of fans that they work with you. Jerry Maguire, help me, help you. Fans who are coming to the ballpark are going to have to comply with the rules that you've set out. Or, as your dad used to say, you're going to ruin it for everybody.
That's exactly right. I think our fans are, by and large, very responsible. I think they understand that, what we want to do is show everybody that, it's still going to be an enjoyable, fun experience, even with some of the protocols. But if we follow the protocols, number one, I think it'll make people feel comfortable. Number two, I think it'll show that we can be responsible and good students and follow the teacher. And third, it will, I do think, help understand that we can migrate and move to a higher capacity number, have tailgating. Ultimately, our goal is full fans, full access, full tailgating, the full experience at American Family Field. And again, one step in that path is to follow the rules and show everybody that we're responsible, which our fans are. I'm not worried about that.
Well, Rick, we were talking about the roof. We've become so spoiled with that roof. What happens when it's raining and you have to close the roof? Should fans be worried at all about safety?
No, I am not worried. The top of the roof line is 330 feet high. So we're talking about a huge footprint, 1.2 million square foot of a building. There are no issues if we have to close the roof and close the panels. It's still an incredibly safe outdoor-like experience. And all the reports and experts tell us that, with that kind of dimensions and with the protocols in place, it is essentially an outdoor venue, even with the roof closed.
Rick Schlesinger, President of Baseball Operations for the Milwaukee Brewers. Rick, thanks so much for your time this morning, waking up early for us.
Good to see you guys.